Apologies for today's audio quality. An unexpected hardware update turned on max reverb. And even after voice isolation, today's episode does sound like it was recorded in a cave. Once again, apologies, but it was felt that the message of this episode should be sent out as soon as possible. Thank you so much for your patience. Was it sabotage? That is the question many were asking this past weekend regarding OffKai Expo, a dedicated VTuber convention, regarding their treatment of the VTuber agency FaZe Connect. OffKai Expo Gen 3 occurring this past weekend, and being sponsored by a number of organizations, including FaZe Connect. As in late April, it was revealed that FaZe Connect was going even further in their sponsorship of OffKai this year. OffKai Expo saying vendors, FaZe Connect's got you covered. If you're vending at OffKai Gen 3, you'll be refunded your booth or table fee in a couple of weeks. No action required. With the official announcement saying, we are pleased to announce that in addition to their sponsorship of OffKai Expo 2024's vendor hall, FaZe Connect has generously covered the booth and table costs for all vendors in the hall. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to FaZe Connect for their support of OffKai Expo and our artists and vendors. That's right, this coffee company masquerading as a VTuber agency had covered all of the booth and table fees for exhibitors at this event. This all while FaZe Connect were making their own plans for OffKai Expo, including their Saturday morning main stage event entitled The Disappearance of Pippa and Tenma. This event clearly including Pipkin Pippa alongside Tenma, with possible appearances by Fujikura Uruka and Leah herself before the event, tweeting out FaZe Origins panel today, don't miss it. Unfortunately, nearly everyone would miss this event. OffKai Expo experiencing numerous problems over the weekend, including both capacity concerns and technical issues. OffKai Expo being gracious enough this year to stream some of the panels at the convention, but seemingly less than the year before, as viewers on stream were immediately confused, seeing a 3D Pippa and Tenma, but no sign of the other two FaZe Connect members. As then, 12 minutes into this 90-minute panel, and immediately after the first song as performed by Tenma, the Twitch stream would then switch over to pre-roll ads that had been looping on the Twitch channel. And to be clear, these are not Twitch ads, but instead filler ads for the OffKai Expo stream over the weekend. And very unfortunately, Pippa and Tenma truly did disappear, not reappearing again until 20 minutes later, the stream cutting back into what looked to have been an ongoing skit between both Pippa and Tenma, staying on them for only 4 minutes, and then with the OffKai stream, oddly, then switching to 2 more hours of looping ads from OffKai Expo. The next featured panel on the stream seemingly having no issues and running for 55 uninterrupted minutes. After the panel, Pippa simply tweeting out this sad face, and then an hour later, this sad image. Around this time, Uruka tweeting out the man standing emoji and the horse emoji, as this was further echoed by others that were intended to be in this particular panel, and even those seemingly not intended to be within that panel. So what had occurred to make these sad girls once again sad? Later that evening, OffKai Expo themselves would tweet out, we had some internal miscommunications regarding the streaming of FaZe Connect panel, resulting in an unintended broadcast and poor stream experience. As always, we appreciate our friends at FaZe. And perhaps normally the story would have stopped there. Enter Foxu. That being Fox VTuber Kersha, who just 3 weeks before the OffKai Expo event was removed from a panel by OffKai, with OffKai Expo citing that they had received opposition from their volunteer base regarding political messages that Kersha had made on Twitter and other platforms. This Fox VTuber actually still being able to hold a meet and greet outside of the venue this weekend, having earlier shared her correspondences with OffKai leadership, detailing not only her own removal, but also sharing this part of the correspondence, Kersha saying, this seems like people being petty, possibly the same people who didn't want Pippa to be there previously. OffKai leadership responding, the people who had caused the issue with Pippa left us last year as well. This correspondence confirming there was an issue with Pippa the year before. That once again being FaZe Connect's Yabbit, leading us now to the next point. One user in the OffKai Expo Twitch chat asking, why did we get a single Tenma performance, wait like 10 minutes, it was actually 20, and then get a random short talking segment? One moderator in the OffKai Expo chat responding, FaZe's decision, not ours. Users later finding out that this particular moderator on their own social media had alluded to or directly expressed that they were not at all a fan of either Kersha or Pippa. Legal Mindset going on to share, here's part of the OffKai Expo volunteer agreement. This volunteer agreement in the middle stating only designated officers may speak on behalf of OffKai or its sponsored events, leading some to wonder if this particular moderator was speaking out of turn, or if this moderator or others that had similar reservations regarding these VTubers had intentionally and maliciously sabotaged the FaZe Connect panel. Users seeing this tweet by OffKai and responding with messages such as, isn't FaZe Connect literally the same company that sponsored your vendor hall? What are y'all even doing? Alongside, you should not do appreciation, you should do sorry instead. Honestly, I don't care at all with the Kersha stuff, but FaZe is your sponsor, bro. Bad PR tweets. And so, what did happen with this particular panel? As it turns out, someone directly in the know with OffKai Expo this past weekend would yesterday reach out directly to TBS and share their view on what had happened, stating the Pippa stream was originally supposed to have streamed in bits from the guests listed, but where we, OffKai, were receiving data from our side was fine. On FaZe's side, the internet there was so bad they could not stream. FaZe was the one to make the call on this bit. So while the stream going out was kinda SOL, we did try to make the in-person show as best we could. I can testify that the stages were on a hard line. This source going on to respond to this figurative question of, were those at the con able to see the full panel, even if only some of the VTubers were able to stream into OffKai? Responding, what was shown at the con was pre-recorded. Stuff we received ahead of the show per our request, mostly a concert/skit, was shown. We did send out by way of our system to an anonymous stream point, so if they could get a better internet setup to view, they could with crowd view of the show. But they, that being FaZe Connect, tried to make the connection happen to no avail on their side. That then leading to the question, why did the tweet mention miscommunications instead of connection issues? This OffKai source responding, initial call pre-con was to stream. The last call was not. To be honest, the switch saying yes and no was flicked on and off a lot in the end. Also responding to this figurative question of FaZe made the call to not show on the Twitch stream what was being seen at the con due to these technical issues, saying in response, the ending call was that. The contact was calling the tubers and talking with us, semi-juggling act on their part, stressful on all parts, adding, that mod did get the boot, though, due to some actions of that stream. That referring to that moderator on that Twitch chat saying FaZe's decision, not ours. This source further confirming, I can confirm that HR does ask these questions of, quote, do you have problems with blank VTuber? Once again, potentially leading to the removal or blocking and blacklisting of VTubers from the OffKai Expo. This source lastly saying, I did want to reach out to you on what I can, because it just irks me that people are using the stream as a means to have FaZe Connect leave OffKai Expo in the future. FaZe did get a lot of love from the convention, such as moving their booth to a different spot due to the hotel not allowing streaming in the atrium after 6 p.m. and trying to make it right, along with fighting the hotel on behalf of FaZe for their needs, etc. And we are in great graces with FaZe Connect. I get the outside-in point of view of OffKai bad, FaZe deserves more, but boots on the ground, we did a lot to make this a great convention for them and others. Numerous talents with FaZe Connect going on to perform their very own off-collab stream and being seen in other parts of the convention. Coefficient here making off with a Kenma standee and saying, you'll never believe what I just did. This coming after his official appearance as the largest and most powerful of all of the KFP. Loads of other attendees showing off their FaZe Connect cosplay, including even this very holy moment, further immortalized here as OffKai shenanigans. Pippa herself being crucified and saying, I died for your room party sins. Uka updating, I couldn't get the stream to work in the atrium. I'm sorry. I've literally been setting up for 3 3.5 hours, and I'm genuinely losing my mind once things work, another thing breaks. Later stating, I hope you guys had fun at OffKai, even though not everything worked out as planned. Did you get your Uruka merch? With Pippa later stating, thank you OffKai, it's been magical. This moving us now over to the half-android Sayu, herself being one of the premier sponsors of OffKai Expo, and surprisingly being proven not to be one of the shortest there either. Sayu this past weekend sharing, my car got broken into and they stole my empty bag, but it was a collab bag and my favorite one. WTF man, I swear if I find you, I will crush each of your toes with my teeth. That of course being something some of her followers would pay good money for to have happen to them. Sayu yesterday also tweeting out, had a wonderful lunch with the beautiful Matara. We cleared up some misunderstandings and had a great time. Genuinely love her so much. That being VShojo's Matara Khan, sending back over some hearts to Sayu, with Sayu also confirming that this weekend she had also met up with Maid Mint, seen here alongside her Oshi, and yes, attending in person alongside Matara OffKai Expo. Matara posting, my girlfriend and me at the OffKai Cafe. Thank you all for your hard work. That OffKai Maid Cafe being powered by VShojo, hosting meet and greets not only for their talents, but also Maid Mint. The Mint and Matara panel being so popular that the line went outside and being recognized as part of the definitive OffKai Gen 3 experience. Mint sharing on day one, I will only be on an iPad, but you may see a ghost roaming the halls in a few minutes. Later stating, unfortunately, my connection was too spooky. Tried a lot for the robot and iPad, but unfortunately nothing would work. I'm sorry. I really wanted to walk around to meet people who missed the meet and greet. As here further, we have Oshi Live, helping a number of VTubers this past weekend with their own robot streaming solutions. As 2 days later, Mint would say huge shout out to Oshi Live for helping me out in my time of need and being so generous with allowing me to use their robot and also doing on-the-spot crowd control. I thought I'd be able to roll around, but it just turned into a meet and greet line. Mint on her account remarking, I don't feel like I should be allowed to have so much fun. Kinda Uru posting this instance of bustin' and saying I called security on her afterwards. This all while loads of Maid Mint cosplayers could be seen over the weekend, including Audrey Pom-Pom. Remarking here, I got so embarrassed when I was taking this. Also on hand at OffKai Expo was Maria with V4 Mirai, asking, can love bloom at a VTuber convention? Receiving not only kisses from Maid Mint, but even hand-holding. One of those Mint standees receiving special attention, Mint remarking that she had laid on the floor at 1 a.m. writing on the standee, making OffKai her signature debut. Maria also showing off the Matara standee here, remarking hags OffKai. Receiving back an enthusiastic hags by Matara, herself also taking time to sign her standee. While Mint would go on to share, Matara came to my room earlier to drop some stuff off for me and said the first thing that she saw was my snake Daki lying on my bed. Matara providing photographic evidence saying I have infiltrated Mint's hotel room. I lied on her bed, kissed Snake, ate 2 candies, put her food in the fridge, peed in her toilet, stole a bag, put her bags away, smelled her perfume, and noticed my hotel room was twice as big. Matara later that evening also sharing, Mint Phantom hit me with her light stick violently tonight. As Mint got the goods, sharing, got lots of stuff given to me from my friend who went around the AA for me. I'm sleeping well tonight. I see with Thai also sharing all of the Matara goods available at the convention, while Matara would notice other goods at the convention. Noticing others cosplaying as her and saying, I saw you, Matara. I saw you. I see you. I am you. Later posting more Matara, Matara everywhere. I saw you, sexy Matara. All while Citron would share their cosplay pieces saying, I don't usually post these here, but bug. Alongside for free, just kidding, but I'm super proud of how these turned out. The front platform is 6 inches and the back is 9 inches. Alongside some closet cause until I get to change at the con. Matara earlier sharing today, I'm so happy. I miss my offline momos, but stalking my IRL momos at OffKai just felt so electric and exciting. I'm emotional right now, y'all. Thanks for being in my life. Mint posting, thank you, OffKai. I'm staying up to sign the rest of these postcards, and I have a few more in my room. So my work isn't done yet, but I had a lot of fun. I'll sappy post later. As later, Mint will be a part of Expo. Posting, did someone call for a spooky Maid? This being a UK VTuber convention set for August 9th through the 11th. Mint adding, haunting to an island near you that I totally knew was an island, guys. As from that very same island, we have our co-host Co-Dee, himself attending OffKai Expo in person and posing not only next to one, but two suicides, Co-Dee being a part of a meet and greet thanks to Ara Culture, an artist-owned and partnered brand making both anime merch and OC/VTuber content. That alongside Aruna Reaver, the half-demon/human bratty mommy LewTuber, and now Twitch partner, saying this is such a huge milestone for me. Thank you to everyone who constantly encouraged and supported me. Co-Dee also reporting the Wi-Fi is cucking me for my meet and greet. Give me 2 seconds and I'll be there in person, okay. Later adding, had a lot of fun talking to you all. Thanks everyone for popping by. As Co-Dee over the weekend will receive the proper treatment. Pretty Night here sharing, we love our bot boy, as the bot boy would be marked up by numerous other VTubers, including of course also being marked with a womb tattoo. As also taking part in a meet and greet with Ara Culture this weekend at OffKai Expo was our other co-host Lae-Dee. Naimo here sharing it was nice to meet Lae-Dee and chat with Co-Dee at OffKai Gen 3. Lae-Dee, after tweeting out, y'all, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. I'm gonna freaking cry. You're all so kind and sweet. Feel free to tag me or use my art hashtag for any photos taken during the meet and greet. As now, with even more things VTubers say, we turn it over to Lae-Dee.
Thanks, False. Area 51 Spicy Alien Airy speaks up about the harassment by a VTuber within the ASMR community. Posting, I am in a nightmare situation where a creator has coordinated harassment and encouraged submitting false reports on my channels. I don't know this person, it's not interpersonal drama, but I still end up with a target on my back because my wife and I openly love each other. My community supports and loves us. They don't objectify us, and I've been given the opportunity to let people learn more about our lives and experiences. But according to this person, we're kissing for clout, and that means I get targeted. With not only the harassment being aimed toward their content creation, but also putting Airy and those that have helped Airy at risk of being doxxed. And since sharing their story, Airy has since chosen to withdraw from the ASMR VTuber Awards nominees of 2024. Posting, I've been made aware that one of the organizers shifted blame of my recent harassment onto me. I don't feel comfortable in that kind of space. Thank you to my community for kindly nominating me for 2 awards. That as they update that their main YouTube channel has now been terminated as a result of a large number of false reports, and despite their efforts in trying to get their main YouTube channel back, YouTube has replied that it is free expression for their account to be targeted. Further posting, I don't think people know how bad this is. One VTuber's jealousy just demolished a disabled person's income. It is absolutely insane to me that someone can be so unhinged that the jealousy ruins someone else's life and future security. This as Airy also brings to light that their ASMR audios are being stolen, bringing this attention to Team YouTube. While further quoting, the funny part about all this is I got terminated, but YouTube will let someone steal my audio and post it. However, that doesn't stop this alien VTuber, as they have recently reached over 24,000 followers on Twitch. Posting, this was an uplifting moment since the last 2 weeks were filled with garbage. Thank you so much for the love, messages, support, and fun. You all make this VTubing experience a good one. VTuber Dreamcatcher has recently been receiving a lot of reported videos regarding their YouTube content. This catching the attention of Airy, who emphasizes the subtle differences in the email notifications, as their video reports from YouTube didn't list the specific video in the email itself. That as Dreamcatcher prepares to have their YouTube deleted, noting that this is the same email format that they got before their VOD channel was removed. With this mass reporting being noted by other ASMR VTubers, such as Kumo Goro Goro, who has since taken action to remove specific ASMR videos regarding this silent change in YouTube TOS in order to protect their channel, providing a list of the following ASMR videos that they will have taken down in order to avoid channel termination, and moving those videos to Subscribestar. And upon notifying their YouTube community, some have been very blunt in their disapproval, with Kumo going out to apologize, posting, I would keep them if YouTube let me. I don't want to remove the content you like. I'm sorry. Alchemist and Shrimp VTuber Epico has been banned, which has VTubers such as Numi demanding that Epico be set free, with Epico having been banned on National VTuber Day as a result of their love potion ASMR brewing stream, having receiving this email from Twitch issuing a warning on their content classification regarding sexual themes, despite the fact that Epico themselves have already had their content classified under sexual themes tag, but also setting their streams to mature audiences only. Kitty Flute has recently been banned on Twitch, having been streaming ASMR for the last 2 years with no issue. They've since been banned 3 times within the last month, receiving this automated email for the reason. Further posting, every time I've been banned, I'm offered no explanation as to what led to the ban. Similar streamers streamers to me do not get banned in the same way. I've never used sex toys on stream, and there was no focus on sexual body parts. The image above is what I was wearing the whole time. That as they are also working on expanding to Patreon content. Posting this will be a lot for me to manage, but I'm excited to start fresh on Kick. Thank you for your patience and support. That as Kitty Flute now has a 4th Twitch ban, all within the same month of May, with their appeal having been denied by Twitch. Chaotic fire-powered Cal VTuber, Rosie Belmu, posts, I do not think, therefore I do not am. That as they prepare for their debut, with their live 2D showcase shown here, illustrated by Kuri and rigged by Aru. That as Rosie releases their cover song, Play with Fire, as Rosie goes out to thank everyone for all the love and anticipates you coming to their next stream. Undead VTuber Omi debuts a brand new model, along with new emotes and a new song, thanking everyone so much for coming to their new outfit debut, posting, I'm so pretty bonita. That as they release their first cover song in collaboration with VShojo talent Michi, while also promoting their series of cooking in their bedroom, with Omi providing the most hygienic and totally not cooking on the floor type experience. Though at the end of the day, we are all grateful that Omi didn't blow up his kitchen, almost like how he blew up his eggs. Shopkeeper VTuber Jack and Pump would like to remind you to stretch your neck in the morning. That as he celebrates his first year anniversary, hosting a 12-hour stream donathon event. Posting, I went in with no expectations and I got so much support and so much love. Thank you all to my guests and all the pumpkins, we did it. Junkin 1.5 will happen. While also receiving first anniversary fan art coming from Volflam, Demigoddess and Sphinx D allows you to squish their little cheeks. As they also announce their original song titled Somewhere There's Magic, with the composition, mix, and mastering done by Milky-chan. As Milky would go out to thank D for trusting them with their new original, Heavenly Dragon Fox Nixie asks you if you are ready for something heavenly. That being their 2.0 debut, where they would like to clarify that they are not a cat, and celebrating reaching over 17,000 followers on Twitch and over 14,000 followers on Twitter. Hellhound Wolf VTuber Cinder asks if you can handle the heat, as they debut a new succubus model and animation done by Mitsu Art and WZ Props, with exclusive succubus previews available on their Patreon or pre-ordered on their Gumroad. Voice actor, singer, and VTuber Amelie releases a new cover in collaboration with Sayu, that being Hell's Greatest Dad Tech Support Edition, with the song now streaming on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. Found family VTuber indie group VTuban celebrates one incredible year of their found family, highlighted in a short animation, along with the release of a brand new game, that being Gooba Ball, a game in which Rose Doodle currently holds the highest score on their first day, with many celebrating VTuban's first year anniversary. That as Matt Square has redesigned the website, with the new format coming packaged with fidget toys, redacted documents, and much more regarding lore. Though that's not all, as VTuban also celebrates a certain bunny's birthday, that being the bun tuber Shia Bun.
Just look at the happy birthday boy.
That as he also plans to release a new duet cover song with Sugi Aoki, with the song being This Comes From Inside. And now back to you, False.
Thanks so much, Lae-Dee. And yes, the TBS crew is also getting in on this meme, that by way of Nico Miura, capturing the TBS crew here. As that is all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord, as we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.
But also attempting to restart. And since sharing their story, Ari has restart. Posting, I've been made aware that one of the organizers restart. Revealing that YouTube replied that it is free expression for their account to be targeted discriminatorily. That's a tongue twister. Restart. Would this be restart? Who has since taken action to remove a selective few restart. And upon notifying restart, Alchemist and Shrimp tuber Ebiko restart. Having those such as Numi demand that they should I don't know what I just said. Sorry. Restart again. I already a lot. My bad. Restart. With Ebiko having no, the boobs are covered. It's fine. Restart. As a result of their love restart. That as they release their first covers restart. In collaboration with Michi restart.